What happens when we eat foods that are not properly digested by our system? Well, for complex carbohydrates, rather than being digested into simple sugars, they are fermented into gases, acids, acetones, alcohols, aldehydes. You can hear by the sound of that how poisonous that would be to your system. And for fats, fats go rancid and turn into poisons that are absorbed by our system. And proteins are putrefied and also turn into poisonous substances that make us sick. Poor digestion can also be the cause of food allergies. Foods become allergenic to us when they are not properly digested into small enough components. What happens is these small portions of foods that are not properly digested into these small components are recognized as the body as foreign bodies, and the immune system produces antibodies against these.
Thank you, Maxie. Yes. Okay, we're in the digestive tract, and we're looking at what happens to even good foods that are not properly digested. And we've said that they ferment, that they go rancid, forming free radicals, that they putrefy, and also portions of them become allergenic to us because they're not digested. This is all within the intestinal tract. And the intestinal tract, with all these toxic substances in it, begins to degenerate, and we develop what's called a leaky gut. Whereas initially, in the intestines, they are known as the organs in Chinese medicine. The small intestine is known as having discrimination, that which separates the pure from the impure. Well, it loses its discrimination as we lose our discrimination to choose foods to begin with in line with the principles of nature. Our intestines lose their discrimination. Toxic substances begin to flow through this leaky gut, and then they go to the next important organ, which is your liver. Everything from your digestive tract, all this that we're talking about, goes to your liver. And if your liver is healthy, it acts like a filter, just like a filter in your hot tub or a filter in your car. Your liver is a filter. And it is able to screen out these poisonous substances and these food allergens and so on, so that everything that gets by the liver then would be in the amounts that ought to be in the rest of the body. Because after your liver, all the blood from there goes to your heart, and from your heart, it's pumped to every organ and cell, all the tissues of your body. This is where we begin to look at the great naturopathic knowledge about the way the body handles poisons. Naturopathic medicine, we have known for centuries that the greatest threat to the body is not germs, it's not viruses, it's not bacteria, it's not so-called diseases like asthma or diabetes. It is self-poisoning. It is the management of poisons that causes illness. And it is known in all the great systems of medicine that disease begins in the digestive tract. Disease begins in the digestive tract, and it begins in the mind. And the two are intimately related. And as your digestive tract breaks down, this model that we're showing you is how poisonous substances then get actually into our bloodstream and are able to affect the cells of our body. And we're going to talk about and explain here, how does the body manage poisons?